The 1 year there, but was excellent as a true freshman. 16 wins, a 2.59 ERA. It was a big log to Bland. Was great earlier today. Ground ball left side is taken care of by Lindemuth. Feels like every batter that comes to the plate for Nebraska is a two-way player. That was Hannah Kamensen.
Going to be a common theme when you have Fisher out there in the circle throwing those drop balls.
26 doubles and 19 home runs in 2 years at UNLV. And here is another extra base hit for Farrell. Kind of stumbled around first base, but she cruises into second with a strike one to the shortstop, Ava Cusack. From Bloomfield, Colorado, including a 3-run home run. As a quick conversation here.
So crucial for these pitchers across the country.
Kind of in on the hands. This is an awkward place, and
batters.
Roos underneath this to deep right center field and carrying it, gone! Roos leads it off with a solo shot. Her second as a Bulldog.
Letters, this is a great pitch up at the top of the zone. She doesn't go on top of it, but
lifts that one even further. Transfer from Coastal Carolina.
Like that really sparked the rest of this Georgia offense, and like one at bat by Sullivan where she was down in the count, 2 strikes, but she managed to find her way.
Earlier today against LSU, and I mentioned just the one. She gets Sullivan on good one, Sarah Gordon, a couple of the big names. They did lose, though, Dallas Goodnight, who won 2-1.
And to get back to the way that we associate Georgia softball with, right? All of those home runs from this offense.
Off the handle on the infield, taken care of by Cusack.
Add to the versatility of arms that they have in the circle to do whatever they can to try to hold offenses at bay zone. To just add to the difficulty.
2-2. Hard hit ground ball. Oh, it hopped up, but trying to stay with it, and they got her.
Good defense so far. Even that play to end that last half inning by Lauren Kamensen, not an easy play, especially when that ball takes that nasty hop on you right at the last.
And offensive improvements last year in a number of categories. Now Fisher with a little PFP.
I gotta say, Addison Fisher's being so efficient. She's not even giving us enough time to talk.
18 years. Slow roller right side and taken care of by the freshman Novikas at ground ball left side. That's a fair ball, and it's going to be extra bases for Gordon down into the corner. Goes up and gets this. Nice play, and the throw is in time. Ava Cusack.
Pitchers working out there, you need to have their backs defensively. Cusack going all the way over to the 5-6, but it's how quickly she popped back up to her feet is what allowed her to make that throw across.
Ray had one hit on opening weekend, walked a couple times as well.
That can be an easier pitch to bunt.
2-2, the off speed.
There. Oftentimes hitters don't necessarily want to go up there and hunt that pitch early in the count. So see, and that's why I'm not a pitching coach right there.
And back to our game a few hours ago against Oklahoma State.
Since then, but it was just a few hours ago. And so much more softball.
Earn the audience's trust. There it is, but it's lifted to left center field. Carrying, and it's gone! Emily Digby!
Out of here, 2-run home run for the shortstop, Emily Digby.
What a battle from you to fight and fight, being down 0-2 in the count. Seems like Emily Digby and I were on the same page, had a feeling that a changeup was coming and in front of her, and just cranks it out to
inside. Lindemuth, Chelsea Clark, Jim Cooper, Lyndon Baptiste, our crew for this game. 0-2 in the dirt. The 8th pitch of this at bat, and man, that Haley Lindemuth not making any friends right. Up the middle, base hit. What an at bat from Lindemuth.
Of that ball to be able to drive it back up the middle.
An 0-1 count coming from Alexis Jensen.
It speaks to who she is out there in the circle.
Swing and a miss from Roos. Jensen fired up, but a couple more runs.
You can look at it from a positive lens, right, and say we were that close. What do we need to do to get those extra one, approach the game, their swings, the defense, even trying to take extra bases? That, to me, is what is...
That is in there for strike three.
Lower than that drop.
This is a base hit in the right center field. It's cut off by Sullivan. But
my game plan, if I'm coaching this Nebraska team right now, going up against...
NFCA Division I Player of the Year last year, and almost paints the line in right field.
She is just incredible to watch day after day.
Fisher ties her up. Pop out to the shortstop, Digby. 3-2 from Fisher. Outside ball four. Bees for Georgia, something they gave up too many of in that first game against Oklahoma State. Into left field, into the corner, off the wall. One run will score. Two-0 into left field, another base hit. Rhonda Ravel sending the runner, and she's going to be out at the... Kylie McGee, the new pitcher for Nebraska, junior from Anaheim, Cal.
Yeah, we got to make sure then. Jesse Farrell, too, back behind the plate.
All three runs for Georgia coming on the long ball. Solo shot from Roos, and a 2-2. Right side, that's going to get through. Down the line and right up against the tarp. 1-0, Goodwin fouls it up and out of play.
Believe back in the...
Off a win over Missouri just last night in Orlando. Goodwin lays down the bunt. That is pretty from Jaden Goodwin. Now Ellison the cleanup. Watch. Ground ball left side, scooped up by Cusack. Throw to first, ball coming home, not in time. Great speed. No, she missed the base. She missed the bag.
Does her hand just go right into the leg of Jesse Farrell right now?
This is driven into right center field. That's going to hit the base of the wall. Another double for the Bulldogs. This time, Sarah, this past weekend, in the dirt. That is going to advance. 1-2 fouls off. Did she go? This gets by the catcher, and it's going to score another run. Dangerous lineup.
It was all just a matter of time, and it's so funny how hitting...
Inside.
At an invitational like this, there's much more to it than just the wins and losses.
Ground ball right side, just beyond the glove of Roos at second. Last 5 at bats. This is lifted to deep left field. Goodwin goes back, and it's off the wall. Extra bases for Casey Hoffman.
But she just blasts this one over the head of Jaden Goodwin out in left field. Hits off of the wall. 2 runners in scoring position.
Lifted into deep center field. Sullivan goes back, now stepping in. It'll be a sacrifice fly. Nice job by Tomes to bring a run in. Single and a run scored. This is lifted to deep right center field and tail lane. It's a great running catch from Sullivan. 6-3 lead, bottom of the 4th. Lindemuth. Up high, ball 2.
What I wanted to see.
This is lifted to deep left center field from Lindemuth. What a grab! In center field.
Has to run a long way. Puts her right hand up on the fence so that she can feel where she's... Lindemuth.
Roos first pitch swinging. Takes a real nice hop for the shortstop, Cusack.
Out of conference schedule is an absolute gauntlet.
Slow roller right side. Fromm handles it.
Leaving a lot of space on the inner half for that screwball.
Another 1-2.
Just like that. Perfect location right there, in on the hand.
Year awards. Was there
And I didn't have to defend against them.
Fromm goes down swinging. How about that from the true freshman? Matters in all of those. And gets another strikeout here. First pitch swinging deep to left field and carrying and gone. Earl had seen enough, and it's a solo home run for the Huskers backstop.
And she is all over it. It's another one of those pitches on the inner front. Looks like she was hunting for something on the in.
Tell wasn't hit cleanly and fielded up the middle by Digby for out.
As well, Jayla Lassiter right up there at the leadoff position. So when you go up and down their lineup, there's a lot of batters that you're going, well, I don't want to pitch around her because then I have to face her. And that's exactly the problem you want to have. The diamond over to first base.
They are going to rule it a single right now.
Beat it out. Oh, looks like she was out there. Is closing around that softball before she touched the base.
2-1 count to Tyler Ellison. Ellison going opposite field. Nice grab out and right. Sits on this one and sends it deep to center field. And caught at the wall. Core makes another nice grab. That gets by. Goodwin didn't realize there was backup.
Nice catch out in center field by Hannah. This one goes past Jordy Fromm over to Jessie Farrell.
Off speed, Novicus left side and handled by Bland over to third.
To the orange safety base and then was tagged.
It's being thrown. She has to be on that other base.
Yes, once the ball is in the circle.
Pop up on the infield, 2 quick outs here.
Back to the safety base, and she was tagged by Jordy Fromm, which is what I'm assuming that Coach Ravel.
First pitch right back to Harrison. That's how to close out the 6th for the. This is up the middle, and it is down. Trapped in center field by Core, so 2-run shot in the 2nd inning. Grounder, nice play by Kamenzen to second, to first. Double play. Ground ball left side, backhanded by Digby, 1 out. Fromm swinging first pitch into right center field, and it bounces off the wall. Extra bases for Jordy, and she wants 3, and she'll get it.
Those right here that she is digging for 3. She does not stop, dives head first.
Georgia hasn't scored since the 3rd inning, 3 straight zeros that you went and beat. If they can hang on, Kamenzen up the middle, and it's a 1-run game. The go-ahead run. Huskers are 4 for 8 with runners on base in this game. Two popped up on the infield. Digby for out number 2. Last chance. There is strike 1 to Cusack from a massive Georgia win. 3-2, inside ball 4. 1-1 pitch from Ada Little. Cusack left side under the glove of Lindemuth, and they're going to send the runner. Here's the throw. They got her. Jaden Goodwin with a laser from left.
What the theme is going to be. Is it going to be about the pitchers? Is it going to be about the offense? Backs it into her glove, immediately fires a strike to Sarah Gordon to dive around the tag, but Sarah Gordon applies it and then slams that ball straight down into the dirt.